greenhousebeardcompany.com.
Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, nigga.
Green.
Shit. Here we are, another edition of Divergents Podcast, special Friday edition. 7 p.m. I think it's 7. It's 8 in other places. But anyway, here we are. Divergents Podcast, sponsored by the great people at the Greenhouse Beard Company. Go check them out today, greenhousebeardcompany.com. Greenhouse Beard Company across all social media. Take your beard game to the next level. Let us help you help yourself. Also, check out good friends of the show, Old Shop, old.shop across all social media. Also, check out their website, www.old.shop. Any other information you need for them will be scrolling across the bottom of the screen all night long. So here we are. I'm your boy, your mom's favorite, the talk of Mississippi, the man, the myth, the legend, Johnny F. Beard. And with me, as always, the owner of Divergence Bourbon, the new king of the bourbon game, the man who's got his foot squarely on the neck of everybody out there, Jack, Jim, any of y'all. The bullet man himself, Stevie.
What up?
And see, we had to do Friday because we got real special guests with us tonight.
No doubt.
Big shout out to Robert Brown before we get started. What is up, fam? We had the ultimate CEO in the house. We got the crew, the Smoke and Score podcast crew themselves.
Yes, sir.
And super fan of the greatest team ever assembled in the world today, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yes, sir.
King James. Hashtag King James.
You all right, Steve?
Somebody let out Stevie that you a New York Knicks fan. I just want to tell you, I got respect for you because you ride no matter what. I got respect for that, man.
Yeah,
what's wrong, Steve?
Just hold your head down.
What you speechless for, man?
Nothing. No, go ahead with nothing.
All right. Look, first and foremost, like always, we appreciate y'all coming on. Look, we rearranged it just for y'all. Now, we got to start it off. I see you got the smoke rolling. What you smoking on tonight?
Well, we have one of our ultimate CEO sticks that we're smoking. And don't talk about me, Stevie. It's coming soon here for you. But let me see. I'm trying to get it in the camera shot here.
There you go.
Yeah, Ultimate CEO. This is our double Maduro blend stick.
Ooh.
Total Nicaraguan blend. Filler, binder, and leaf. And wrapper. Sorry.
Oh, that's what's up.
Nice.
Now I know you're drinking on something special. Everybody watching, I think they need to know what you're drinking on tonight.
Well, we're messing with this OG, the bourbon. It is made by Stevie. The Divergent OG in the house.
Original. The original bourbon that we got on tap right now.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta ask, are y'all just doing that because y'all on the show, or were y'all gonna drink that anyway?
No, we've been waiting on it to get here, so whether we was on the show or not, it was getting right this weekend.
Ever since I told my partner here about it, he was like, "Where that bourbon at? We gonna do that bourbon."
Now, do y'all just have the OG? What else y'all got?
Yeah,
it's gonna be a temporary home. It's gonna be a nice home.
When Mr. Robert Brown treated us to a little taste of it and salivated our taste buds on that, like a couple weeks ago when he visited our fine city of Jacksonville, Florida, we've been wanting it ever since. So we attached to it now. We attached. Big
shout out to Grown Ash Duval down there in Jacksonville.
Grown Ash.
That's what's up.
Welcome to y'all being Grown Ash, Mississippi. We glad to have you.
Man, we really appreciate it, man. The love from all the Grown Ash family is just, man, I can't even describe.
From the start.
It's a big family, man, but hey, everybody support everybody very well.
One love.
That's all we can ask for, man.
That's it.
Ooh, excuse me. Now I gotta ask y'all, how long have y'all been doing the Smoking Scores podcast?
We just started the Smoking Sport podcast with Traci and our co-host Leon Searcy. I kind of be in the background, just kind of helping out with that.
You run it. That's what's up. I got you.
But we actually did our second one last night.
Okay.
Doing it in about a month. So we just jumping into the game, but it's been going good the first 2 episodes so far.
Yes, Leon,
Hell yeah.
of course, is a well-known past NFL player, and he's local here now in Jacksonville, resides here, and him and I have been smoking together like for some time. Here in Orlando, we run into one another, and we just kind of been talking off the cuff about doing something. And one day we were sitting in the cigar lounge, chatting it up, and he was like, you know what, mixed with your love of cigars, my love of cigars and sports, why don't we do a podcast? And I was like, that sounds interesting. And it was created right in the cigar lounge.
Now, wait a minute. You said Leon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not the Leon I'm thinking about, is it?
Who?
That ain't old Mr. Leon Searcy, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo! See, I know. Look,
They big time, man. They big time.
Look, hey, shut it down. Shut it down. We ain't on that level yet, man. Shut it down.
I know.
The great one himself, man. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yes.
Woo.
He is such a humble individual, and we just have a good time with it, and we chatted up, and it's been really, really good, a real good collaboration. So
Definitely.
So now, what exactly can someone expect if they're checking out the Smoking Score podcast?
So basically, we're talking about being lovers of the leaf and talking about cigars and cigar blends and giving shouts out to cigar manufacturers. And not only that, we mix sports with it. So we talk about what's going on in the sports community and the current events, what's going on in sports and in our community. And then we highlight entrepreneurs too, business owners, or people that are doing things in our local community here in the area, or even people that's actually from out of town that's been reaching out, that's wanted to go on the show. So that's really exciting too. We just had someone in Ocala that has a brewery that wants to go on the show. So we're excited. So we're going to be taking this on the road. Looks like.
Nice. That's what's up. It sounds like what y'all trying to do and what we're trying to do is very similar.
Yeah,
it lines up real well.
Right. It's just, I mean, we ain't bringing the name as big as Leon Searcy to the people. I mean, we just a couple old Mississippi boys trying to do something.
We are
right.
Hey, maybe when y'all bring the show here to Jacksonville, then you can come on the show. Come to Jacksonville and y'all bring Greenhouse, Spirit, and Divergents and come on the show.
And that way you can be right here with Leon.
You can be right here with Leon.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Leon did used to play with them damn Cowboys, didn't he, at one time?
I don't know.
He played with Baltimore, the Jaguars, and the Steelers.
I don't know if he played Jaguars and the Steelers.
Hey, you know what? I might be mixing him up with Leon Led a little bit. All right, I you know what? Yeah. I can talk with him then. Hey, AT and I have the connection, so we bring you in the show right here live on Smoking Score. We'll have y'all as a guest. We would be honored to do that. Well, hell, Stevie, when we going down to Jacksonville, man?
Very good. Let's talk.
When you want to go?
Well, you better scoop me up on the way, then.
There you go. From my understanding,
you got to meet me halfway.
From my understanding, Stevie's supposed to pay us a visit anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
That's true.
I got the 411 on some information last night that got me real excited. So you got to come through and do Duval now.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
We're gonna head that way. We're gonna come that way.
Okay.
Matter of fact, we might be trying to come sooner than expected, Jay.
I've always told you, man, all I need is the word. You tell me when to fire it up, we're firing it up. Hey, babe, we're going to Jacksonville.
Yay!
She said, all right.
Woo-hoo!
We gone. Load up the car.
Load up the car, honey.
She's loading it now.
Very
Come
good.
on, Steve.
My bag's been packed.
I said, you real speechless tonight, Steve. You ain't scared,
I know, for what?
I mean, I don't know.
He a New York Knicks fan. He can't be scared.
You're right. I'm not. Never that. I'm ready to throw hands now. Let's go.
Ask Robert how we do.
You know, we fight in New York, man.
Carpet for you. We roll out the red carpet. So hey, we'll treat you like kings. We're gonna take good care of you when you come here.
Steve, it sounds like they trying to get us to come to Jacksonville and never leave.
Hey.
Right.
This what they say people come to retire, man. You never know.
And they stay.
I don't think I can hang out in Jacksonville. I don't think they'll like me because I'm a Dolphin fan.
Oh, it's Dolphin fans here. We laugh at them too because most of us not Jaguar fans, so
right.
So,
okay.
It's all common relief at that point.
Now, have y'all always lived in Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Born and raised.
I don't think Jacksonville's ever been on my to-do list, but it just moved up a whole lot higher.
There you go, because we here. But we
Of
don't
course.
have a lot of native Jacksonvillians anymore, hardly. It's a lot of transplants. A lot of people come here from different places, so it's kind of a melting pot, a little bit like Orlando. So it's not a lot of native people that still are here. So.
Now, what made everybody leave?
It's a combination of things.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, a lot of people as they retire, they move further south. So a lot of times you'll see them more down where Robert is in Sarasota and Miami area, that type of thing. A lot of people from up north, snowbirds to come down and live in that area because cost of living up there versus cost of living down here is so much different, and they can
right.
Really.
And not only that, I love my city. Don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of other places down south with a lot of culture, diversity, a lot going on, as far as I think nightlife. And so a lot of people just don't wind up staying here. They just wind up moving on. So
It sounds like y'all need to step the game up for Jacksonville. Bring everybody back to Jacksonville is what y'all need to do.
That's the idea.
That's why we do an Ultimate CEO.
That's right.
We trying to bring the city up.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell everybody about Ultimate CEO. What exactly is Ultimate CEO, and what are y'all trying to accomplish with that?
Well, with Ultimate CEO, it's more of a movement, a lifestyle movement, more than it is something that's product based or service based. Ultimate CEO, basically the CEO side of it, acronym stand for crushing every opportunity, and it allows us to be able to anyone that is, whether they're an entrepreneur, whether you're a single mother, single father, whatever opportunity is being presented in front of you, we want you to be able to take advantage of the opportunity, maximize it, and affect yourself and then everybody else around you, hopefully in a positive way that will allow you to be able to grow the community. So the way we do that is with Traci and I, we are two independent business owners. We both have cleaning companies, and we actually decided about 6 years ago to do basically a cooperative marketing strategy. So we basically send each other business. So if she does a lot more residential work, I do a lot more commercial. So what it allowed us to be able to do is, if I had customers back before 6 years ago that asked, "Hey, you do a great job here in our office space. Do you guys do anything as far as home cleaning?" And I really didn't do that, and until I met Traci and I started learning more about her business and doing the residential side of it. It allowed me to say, okay, well, I don't do it personally, but my partner does. So I was able to transfer that business over to her, and then she would do that to me vice versa when it came to more of the commercial side. So in taking that type of strategy, we decided, because both of us are cigar lovers, which we found out just kind of by chance, and talking one day, and
at an event.
Yeah, we were both at a vendor event together, and we found out that we really had love of the leaf, and it just kind of grew from there of us just kind of hanging out, having a drink, of course having a smoke, and we figured she had a vision that she sat and told me about, and basically, just long story short, when she told me what it was, my response to her was, "What the hell are you waiting on? Why are we not doing it?" And once we sat down and figured out kind of a plan on how to get it set, what I found out is she had told that plan to a couple other people, and they didn't really believe in the process and how the strategy would go to
in the vision
of it. And my thing was, you have the vision. You are the vision. So let's just bring that vision to life. So
Right.
teamed up to become Ultimate CEO. And from there, it allowed for us to be able to incorporate things we have a passion for beyond our businesses to come up with our own cigar line and branch from there, whether it be the merchandising, but mostly empowerment stuff for people within the community. So if we have small businesses that we know of, or we're colleagues with or friends with that we come across, this platform allowed us to be able to bring them online so they could get more of a national and global exposure. But we do things right here within the city where we may do a pop-up and spotlight an entrepreneur and bring people out to see where their business is, whether they're here in Jacksonville or somewhere in another state. So that's why one reason we were saying, like, when you guys get here, have your product, have your all of your advertisement information, so we can do that same thing to be able to. We want to blow everybody. We want everybody to be able to have an equal chance to get the exposure that they deserve, but also be able to know that there are people within any community that will be supportive of it.
Because when you grow, we grow. And this is kind of our philosophy. And it just kind of meeting AT, it just kind of spoke to having the open-mindedness of synergy and what it can mean when you open your mind up to sharing with people your ideals. Because just being a business owner and being a single woman for so long and being alone, you kind of get into a headspace that, like, you're responsible for everything and nobody's here to support you. And so it just becomes, you kind of become on an island by yourself in a sense. And so just meeting him, and I felt like I opened my mouth up at a certain time. That was a season that it came, and he came to me, and it just grew the vision that I had. And he just helped me take it to a whole nother level. So that's what CEO is.
See, I love that. I do.
Yeah.
That is that. Steve, that's damn near like what we're trying to do over on this end. But I mean, it's more so.
It is.
But like you say, hey, if we gonna eat, everybody finna eat.
Exactly.
Right.
So come
That's
on,
my motto.
let's eat, man.
Let's eat.
We can all eat together. I think that's a big problem with a lot of people. A lot of people's like, well, I got to eat first. No, it's not about who's eating first. Let's all do this together, man.
Yeah, our mentality is everybody should have a seat at the table.
Right.
So you got that seat at the table. Everybody can eat.
Yeah.
Right, because like you see, because
like we need some more plates.
Because you may be tasting a certain food that I've never tasted or experienced before, but it could be something that will progress me or take me to another level, and you share it with me, and that's what we do. We just kind of continue to collaborate and meet the need for one another to continue to grow. And you don't have to have an agenda. It don't have to be something in your house on your level. But hey, it's just something that's going to help somebody get to another level.
Right.
Because that's just joy. I mean, that brings happiness across the board to see
right.
succeed. I just always have I had it in my DNA to be like that anyway. I like to see other people just succeed.
And it's like I was saying, I mean, like I say, the initial vision of what she wanted to do was something that she had a great passion for. So it was like, either you can sit around and wait for somebody to give you that opportunity, or you can go out and grab it yourself.
Right.
So if all you needed was a kick in the ass to go ahead and say, somebody to say, hey, you just need to go ahead and do it. What you waiting on? Let me help you get to that point. Then she does that same thing for me. So it's just reciprocated. So all we did was just take a very simple ideology and just decided to turn it into something that could be a platform for any and everybody that's willing to accept it, that like-mindedness that's willing to accept that you got a boss inside you. All you got to do now is crush the opportunity, put it in front of you, and make it grow.
And there's nothing else better than knowing that someone doesn't have an agenda for you other than to see you win.
Yeah.
You know, and then little do they know in the process, if you wait on it, when they win, they're going to bring you up with them because you're going to have so much loyalty and trust in what they've inspired and instilled and encouraged you with. It's a natural progression of things. You're going to win as well. So it's just been a joy. It's been a highlight of my life, and I'm telling you, I'm thankful for it. Many times I say I wish I would have met him earlier, but you know what? It wasn't the season then.
Right.
It wasn't the timing. Timing is everything, and just when it needed to happen.
Well, I don't know if y'all know, but Robert just said that we're planning that he's planning a trip to Mississippi soon. He just want to go ahead and let y'all know that
No, say we.
yeah, so he was letting y'all know that y'all need to be included in that.
Oh, he mentioned that to me in Jacksonville.
As soon as Robert said we always noted that we always include us.
Now,
ride on the Robert train.
Yeah.
We on the Robert train.
What up?
who's not on the Robert train? Like for real? Who's not on that train?
The good thing about it is Robert's such a good dude. He make it so easy for you to have a seat on that train.
Yes.
Right.
You know, so it's like you can't help but to gravitate towards him because he pushed out so much humble love that it's like I want to make, if nothing else, I want to make sure that Robert taken care of, whether he in my city or wherever. So, because he does that for us no matter where we are.
Well, it's like I told Stevie yesterday. I even mentioned it on the show. You know, we've had Robert on the show once. You know, me and him, we conversated a couple of times through Facebook and everything. But when I was sitting at work yesterday and bam, it just pops up on my phone, Mr. Yes, sir. And he's just like, hey, man, I'm just checking, make sure you're all right. I know the weather's bad over there. I don't know if it's getting to you, but I just want to check on you. I'm like, you know,
that's who he is. That's who he is as a person. That's who he is.
That's just straight love. And I was like, man,
I get it. All he's going through and all he's responsible for. I know he has his own life and his own business work life, but at least 2 times a week, Robert checks in on me. He sends me an inbox, hey, sis, what's up? How you doing? Just checking on you. That's all. Just dropping your line. How many people do that? How many people do that?
Right. I mean,
everybody's so consumed.
Not many.
Yeah. We just had Stevie J. We just had a few people chime in. I love that. We had Kevin Odom, Big O. You was on the Big O show.
Big O.
Oh, that was Big O. Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And J. Thomas.
Yeah.
And we also had one of our grown ass people here in Duval, Jennifer Jennings. Yeah. She has now launched her and her fiance. They have Twin Flames. I don't know if you've seen that in the group. It's a cigar group for couples and that smoke together and travel together. It's called Twin Flames.
Okay. I like that.
He's out of
Jacksonville. That's what's up. Yeah.
They're real cool people too out of Jacksonville.
Now, how long have y'all been in Grown Ash?
Oh my goodness, how long we been in Grown Ash?
I would say
it seemed like forever, but it's really no. Because I met Robert. Robert probably can chime in, but I met Robert 2 years ago at an event. We have been going back and forth in Grown Ash, and I became a member of the Grown Ash group. And I told AT about it, but about 2 years ago in Orlando, he had an event and invited a bunch of people. It might have been 2 years, 3 years maybe. And I went to Orlando to a cigar shop in Orlando and met Robert face to face, and me, him, and Pastor became fast friends ever since. So it's been about 3 years, and then they labeled us. I introduced AT. I told AT, I say, AT. Yeah. I got some people you got to meet. And see, my business partner here, let me tell you about the yin and the yang. I paint the drawings, and I'm like through the forest and the trees, and I'm like tiptoe through the tulips. I'm like la 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 la, and AT's like, wait a minute, honey, slow down. who this man, Harpo? Who is this person? So he's that person that just kind of strategically like make sure. But I said, AT, I promise you got to meet these people. They are solid individuals. I'm telling you. And when he met Patsy and Robert, he was like, hands down. Yeah. I mean, it was within 20 minutes of having that conversation. And I was like, you know what? Actually, Robert just chimed in. You know, I looked at Traci and I said, you know what? That dude 100, man. I mean, it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He is exactly who he is. And that's how I am. You know, I'm rough around the edges. She softened me up because I'm raw, man. I fully admit that, you know. But for my side of it, when I met him, I was like, yo, it's we can spend time together, do business together, whatever we need to do, because what he said he gonna do, he's gonna do. Yes.
Look, I believe that 100%. And look, I love it because every time y'all throwing stuff out there, Robert's sitting here chiming in and he's giving me exact dates and exact events. Man, I can't even remember what I did last week.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, better yet, yesterday, and Robert's telling me everything, exactly the damn events and everything y'all met at, man.
Oh, that's not the only thing, Jay. So he comes to Jacksonville, and I introduce him to people and tell him things, and then he's like, "Yeah, remember that guy? His name was such and such." I'm like, "Now you came here one time and remember everybody's name."
Met him for 3 minutes. You don't remember the whole life story.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they don't call him Mr. Yes Sir for nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
Look,
Right.
look,
Right.
had to let the wifey know that the food's on his way. Got food coming. I got to eat, man.
What y'all eat?
Oh man, order a little Asian food for the night.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Little chow mein cat.
Meow.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, look, you season it right, man. I really don't care. I really don't. Now look, where y'all at right now? Do y'all is this where y'all do y'all shows at?
This is currently where we're doing our shows right now at Island Girl Cigar Lounge here in Jacksonville, Florida. We have a beautiful manager of this establishment that runs the place. Her name is Cindy Day. She's an amazing person. She supports everything that we do. When I tell you everything, she gets nothing out of it, but she's just a solid individual that just loves what we're doing, and she supports and stands by us. So we'll come up here and just do our lives and do everything that we're doing right now. So this is pretty much our home base for Smoke and Sport.
Yeah.
But see, I love stuff like that, and see
Okay.
that's probably the one. I mean, there's a lot of negatives I give Mississippi, but that's probably one of the ones. I mean, you'll get support here and there, but it's hard to get full blown support from individuals in the state. That's why I'm glad I ran into Stevie, because since day one, I mean, we just clicked like that,
Right.
and it's been beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look, that's family right there. And I've known you 3 months now, Stevie, or something like that?
I think about 4 months.
Wow,
4 or 5
really?
months. Yeah,
We've
nah.
known each other for years.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
we've just clicked sometime this year. We got together.
Okay.
Right.
And like I said, it's you know how sometimes you just know with people.
You do, and believe you me, it's like that
Right.
in Jacksonville. There's a lot of negativity going on. People don't want to support each other, but we help those who help us. We support those who support us, and we come here and we bring people here to the cigar lounge, and it's just a beautiful environment, very clean, great service. So
Hell, sometimes we support those that don't even support us.
yeah, now that's the truth too.
Yeah.
That's true. We do that. You're right.
Because I mean, at the end of
Right.
the day, when you're throwing it out there, I don't expect to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at it as if it's
Right,
meant to come
exactly.
back, it will.
Right.
If it's not, we did what we were supposed to do on our end, and you keep it moving.
Right. I mean, the greenhouse brand, just as a brand, has been going on since I'd say about 99.
Mm-hmm.
And we branched out to so many different other things. My brother actually started it, and that with him doing his little, dipping his toe in the little rap game, and that's how I always was. I've run across somebody like just trying to sell a CD or whatever. All right, look, he's trying to do his thing. I'll help you out because I know in return I'm gonna need somebody to help him out.
Yeah. That's
Right.
What is your What is your brother doing now?
Actually, he co-hosts with me on my other podcast, YS the podcast, and he's also co-owner of the Greenhouse Beer Company. All the designs and everything you see, even the Divergents Podcast logo, he creates all that. He presses up all of our shirts. He does all the labels for the bottles. He does all that. All I do is mix the oil and ship it out.
Oh, he does a great job.
That's what's up.
He does a great job.
Hey man, we try to keep it all in house.
No problem, JT. No problem. No problem.
JT, how was it? Tell me how the OG was, man. I hear it's good. I don't know.
He haven't tasted it yet.
Wink, wink.
He ain't got out work yet, so he gonna tackle it.
He said he gonna tackle it when he get out work. Yeah.
I wish I could have tried some when I got off work.
I wish you could have too.
Yeah. I tell you what, man, when you trying to sleep after work one morning and you hear a little knock knock, I mean, hey Steve, this my guy. That's my guy.
I got the code. You got the code.
That's my guy I was telling you about the other day, man. He's ready to ride. He said he needs the link for that bourbon. Hey, all you gotta do is go to Instagram, Divergents_bourbon. Hit him up, or better yet, just let me know when you're ready. I'll tell him for sure.
We like Robert Brown said, we out here.
Oh, Big O says off the chain.
Yes, sir.
I'm hitting that pomegranate now.
Big O says off the chain.
I'm hitting that pomegranate now, and Stevie, I told you I don't really like the sweet stuff, but it's not sweet. It's like you just taste the pomegranate flavor, but the bourbon still comes through. So I love it. I love it.
I told you.
Look, that strawberry. Get on that strawberry.
I love it.
The strawberry the truth. The pineapple the truth too. Now the pineapple is not.
The pineapple is the official Mississippi bourbon.
Nah. So you guys, we have our cigars coming to you by next week. We'll make sure you have them. And maybe we can go on and with the cigars. But right now, we sell online and we sell basically in our local area. But we just got an offer that AT. I don't know if he heard it last night to put in a cigar lounge. So we probably be in the cigar lounge.
No, I did not.
You didn't. That's what I meant to tell you.
I did not hear that.
I just thought about it. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing.
Look here, man. She been surprising me.
Hey.
This is
the stuff comes so fast. It's like I have to keep up, and I have to tell AT off the cuff because it just be going.
You gotta think. Like I said before, like we both own independent companies, so
we have a lot.
We be all over the place.
Yeah.
So a lot of times,
right.
unless we get a chance to chop it up at 2:00 in the morning, we don't have a whole lot of time to really, go through everything. So she surprised me, last night with the conversation she had with Stevie.
With Stevie, yeah.
And then with this, so it's been a good weekend already.
Now, Robert wanted me to let y'all know that the Liberation, it's the one. And from me smoking it last night, he is not lying at all.
I haven't tried it yet, so that's a newbie coming out. So we got to get a hold. Believe me, Ultimate CEO will get that.
I think Robert is talking about the Liberation bourbon.
Oh, my bad. I thought I wouldn't know about that either.
I saw the picture of the.
Don't nobody know about that but Robert.
And he had posted a picture of it up against the glass. So I thought that must have been with that. So I said, well, maybe he's talking about the bourbon too. So
Stevie, should we let him know or just keep it on the wraps right now? We need to keep it. Ultimate CEO, we need to keep it on the wraps right now, Stevie. Should we let him know?
We finna drop another bomb?
We need to keep it on the wraps.
We can let him know.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Keep it on the wraps right now.
We gotta tell them so they can be anxious and ready.
We gotta get them right. Get them ready.
You want it? Well, we can't tell it all. So how you want to come out with you?
Yeah.
Give them a teaser.
I'll let you tell them, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Shock the world. Hey, shock the world. Shock the world.
Look, 2 nights in a row, we dropping bombs. I love it.
Baby.
I love it.
So, Jay, you may not know this about CEO, but we've been working on some wine. I've been a wine connoisseur for quite some time. And
okay.
So we've been working on some wine lines for some time, and I thought process of doing that and me continuing my education as a wine connoisseur and a sommelier. So we actually were having I was having a conversation with Stevie the other day. He was talking about a conversation he was having with some grapes. And we said, Divergents and Ultimate CEO about to throw down that wine bomb on y'all.
Ooh. Hey. Look, I don't drink wine, but I will. What you want? What you looking at? I'll drink Divergents wine. I drink Divergents bourbon. How's she gonna chime in like
Might
that?
as well.
Right?
That means she ready for that
she
wine.
Ready for that wine.
I don't know.
She'll drink wine now.
Very good. The woman wants some wine. The lady wants some wine.
She says she likes the semi-sweet, bubbly wine.
Very good. I know just what she like.
We'll get you right.
Tracy says she knows exactly what you like. Well, come say hey to Tracy then. You want to look crazy?
She like that Moscato bubble.
She likes the Moscato. That's exactly what she likes.
I know, baby. I know.
Her eyes got this big once you said that.
Ain't even
Like it's.
Face yet, but we already know what you're looking for.
Exactly.
And
That's
Jay, just for
exactly.
you, like me and you to talk, just for you. I'm gonna drop another bomb, Jay. I'm coming out with a vodka.
Hey.
I knew that. You want me to? I don't know why I'm gonna promote somebody else, but she said this is what she rocks on, Tracy.
Okay. Yes, I know that one. Moscato. Yep. That's got a little bubbles, but it's sweet, semi-sweet. Yep, that's it.
Tracy knows exactly what you.
Till I got her working.
Hey, we got you over here. You gonna turn my wife into a drunk?
She just put Superman down, huh?
She did. Yeah, no more Superman.
She put the Superman down.
She said she still want that Superman. Look, now
yes, sir. Like Robert say, yes, sir.
When you all come to Jacksonville, y'all need a few days because we're gonna be working on some things when y'all come. So y'all gonna need at least 3-4 days here. Okay.
It sounds like we're gonna need a week.
That I'm with. I just didn't want to say that.
Right.
Tracy Sharon wants to know, can you do that now?
What's that? Oh, Sharon. Oh my God, that's my best friend. Sharon, hey.
Look, y'all bringing that. I love it. Y'all bringing everybody to the show. I love this.
Can I tell you, my friend Sharon never comes on anything, and she's on here right now. I'm so excited.
Shit, I'm excited too. I can't even calm myself down.
Sharon likes what you're drinking right now. Right. What she likes.
She likes that carbonated water.
She loves that now. She loves that.
It's a little Mick Ultra in the building.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be better if it was some OG or some pineapple or maybe some strawberry. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
or some liberation.
Stevie, I'm finna kick you out. Hold on, I'm finna kick you out the show. I mean, we can't even have that. We talking about some Knicks and some Dolphins and then some shit I ain't even got. I can't even do this with you, man.
Here, I'm gonna have to go back to that. Sorry, y'all. That surprised me. That was a
surprise. It's life.
That was a surprise.
It is life.
Now Sharon says she loves some bourbon. Some pineapple sounds good.
Sharon said, I like some bourbon.
It is good, Sharon. It's very good. It's very tasty.
Let me tell you something. You got to send me that pineapple bourbon for my best friend now. You got to send me that for my best friend.
So what's...
I don't know her.
Let me ask you this.
What did he say?
I don't know.
You know me. Don't start there. Hey, you don't know LeBron, but I still love you anyway. How about that?
Oh.
I mean, he's still trash. Anyway, how about that?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you still salty that the Knicks didn't go ahead and get him.
We're not getting into that part of the conversation yet, so I'm going to try to hold my mute.
Oh, no. I'm glad we did get him.
Yeah, you say that.
Y'all upsetting my spirit now.
Nah, he did. I didn't.
Now,
he
y'all,
did.
You right, Jay. You with me.
Upsetting your spirit.
You upsetting my spirit, Stevie.
Oh, so y'all want... Okay.
I think you should apologize, Stevie.
What?
Wait a minute.
You should apologize.
I apologize. My apology. I'm sorry for talking about... I apologize for talking about Les Brown.
Oh, my God. No, he didn't. You heard what he
My bad.
He's talking about LeBron.
Me and Jay will have our...
My mistake. Sorry. It won't happen again.
Oh, no. I got to get in on this one.
Excuse me. Triple doubles.
On what?
Scoring. Hello. Community involvement. Okay, period. Be quiet.
So let me ask you a question, Steve. So you happy that y'all got Amari Stoudemire over LeBron James? Oh, now you having technical difficulties now, huh?
Now you can't hear nothing. Now you gotta play with your phone. Now you gotta play with your phone. Don't play with your phone, bro.
Oh, see, look, y'all.
He done cut us all the way.
Look. What one or two things just happened. Either his phone overheated or he got a phone call in the middle of the show. You done run him off. Wait a minute. I think we got him back. Hold on. Let's see if we got him back.
Let me call LeBron and put LeBron on him. I'm gonna just put LeBron on call.
You back now, Steve?
I guess.
So you never answered my question. Do I need to throw it out there again?
Throw it out there.
Let him cut the phone off again on you.
So I said, so you were happy with getting Amari Stoudemire over LeBron James?
Yeah.
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 What's in that cigar you smoking?
Yeah. Yeah.
You must have some special funny cigarette in that cigar.
I agree.
It might be that sticky icky. I don't know.
Steve, I'm not agreeing with that, brother. Come on, man. There is no way in this world. I don't care how much you hate LeBron.
I'm not a LeBron fan, so why would I want him on my team?
But you gonna pay $100 million to Amari Stoudemire.
But you gotta look at it. Back in the gap, Stoudemire was the truth.
Over LeBron that year, brother? Come on, man. I got to stop you.
I would have took Melo over LeBron.
Me off. The FCC gonna turn me off if I say what I was gonna say.
Say what you want to say. Ain't nobody turning you off. I ain't gonna allow it.
I was gonna say, motherfucker, what?
Amari Stoudemire over LeBron. Stevie, I can't believe you just said that, man.
Man, I don't care. I would have took John. I'd take John Starks over LeBron.
Well, see, because that's your boy. Because Starks is your boy. That's why I'm not going to allow that because Starks is your boy.
Yeah.
And
like, you're right. Bad example.
Bad example. That's your boy. I can.
Okay.
I got a question, Steve.
All right.
Why don't you like LeBron? I mean, what is it about LeBron?
I ain't saying I don't like him. I'm just not a fan of LeBron.
So what's the difference?
He's a good player. I ain't taking that from him. He's an awesome player.
No, I don't get that. If you like him, you should be his fan, period.
No, sorry. No. Hey, Tracy, boo-boo, keep drinking for me. Keep drinking.
Yeah, I'm drinking this pomegranate, I like my Divergents, but you know
Keep on.
So Steve, you don't believe LeBron James couldn't take
bourbon? Can you make some purple bourbon for LeBron?
Woo! I'll buy, huh? What?
Oh, you wanted me to answer that question, Tracy?
Yes.
You can't get in there, Steve.
Yes.
You can't be on Stevie's side. Hush up in there.
No.
Hey, Steve, you got somebody that's on your side, but I ain't gonna allow her in here to talk.
Hey, man. Hey, cut this shit out, bro.
Don't tell me, wifey. I was gonna make her Moscato. Come on.
Look, she was gonna make you some Moscato. You can't be like that.
She done turned on me.
Not look. She about that purple and gold, but she wasn't a fan of LeBron signing with.
Of his what?
She's all about them Lakers now, but she don't like LeBron.
Put your hand down, Steve. Put your hands down.
Oh, my bad. I was.
Look.
I was trying to stretch.
Look, now she gonna chime in since she can't come in here and talk. I'm not even gonna put her comments up.
Oh, is that Jessica? Is that your wife, Jessica?
That is. Look, now she gonna sit in the living room. Look. She says LeBron is a titty baby. He can play, but he gonna be a bitch the whole time. I told you I ain't putting your comments up no more.
You know what? Titty babies are good people in society. They good citizens in society. Titty babies is good citizens.
Hey, I'm done drinking. I'm done drinking, man. I'm done drinking. I'm done with it.
You see, she don't put her son on blast right in front of everybody now. Lord, Jordan, if you watch it, man, I couldn't stop it, man.
Yo, hey, I love this, man. I do. I love this.
These some of my people.
Absolutely.
This is a very famous attorney in Jacksonville, Florida. He's an attorney and he's very brilliant.
I don't know about famous or brilliant.
He's brilliant.
But I do know Tracy. I do know the CEO. From time to time, she recommends cigars for me. and I will say that her recommendations are spectacular.
Very good. And guess what? You like LeBron, right?
LeBron's the GOAT.
See what I'm talking about?
And guess what?
Stevie.
And I'm not being influenced by the nostalgia of growing up.
Man, he just saying that because he gets cigars from you, Tracy.
No.
Right. That's exactly what that is.
Who's my favorite player? I would say Kobe Bryant.
I like this man. I love this man.
I would say Michael Jordan. But
Boo.
GOAT?
Who is the GOAT?
I gotta say LeBron James.
Honey.
He's the best basketball player that I've ever seen.
I know I love Steven. I know I love me some Steven.
Would I pick him first? No, because I have human emotions. I like Jordan. I grew up in the 90s.
I think my
go ahead and put. Hey, get him out the way. He's done. He's done. He's done.
Oh no, why is he done now?
He's done.
Pass and score and control.
And help your team and be a captain. A captain.
If it wasn't for
it's
Magic
like the
Johnson,
difference between a Perdomo and a Padron.
Hey!
I said it.
Let me ask y'all a question.
LeBron.
Let me ask y'all a question.
If it wasn't
Do
for
you
Magic
think
Johnson,
LeBron would have made it back in the 94, 95, 96?
Well, that's the truth.
Well, that's the truth.
If it wasn't for,
I can't put him as the GOAT.
Guess what?
It would be no us.
If it wasn't for the UK, there would be no USA. So who's the greatest country of the world? USA, baby. You gotta pay homage.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Right. I mean, there's no comeback for that one.
Great Britain or the USA?
I'm taking USA. You right about that.
Taking LeBron James, baby.
There you go. See, you know what? See, I know some people in here got good minds in here, Steve. See, they got good minds. They intelligent and brilliant. You know what I'm saying? They know what's what.
But see,
Steve, I got a question.
All right.
Who is your favorite New York Knick of all time? John Starks?
Yep.
Okay.
I got respect for that.
When I played ball in high school and college, I idolized my game behind him.
I mean, he was, to me, the only player today that I would say is similar when it comes to heart to him, because that's what John Starks was all about to me. Was he had a heart of a lion.
Yeah,
is Russell Westbrook. He the only guy that kind of got that same type of dog in him.
Yeah,
I will agree with that.
But I got 100%. A
question
for you.
Oh Lord, Jessica done said Kobe all the way. Oh, Jessica.
She already
Tracy.
Know.
No, wait a minute, Tracy. Look, these are true facts.
Wifey. Okay, I'm gonna make you that wine, but we gonna have to talk now.
Now, look, Tracy, these are true facts.
Yes.
My youngest son's middle name is Brian, and my oldest son was almost named Kobe.
Oh yeah. Well, my son is named Jordan. So I named my son after Michael Jordan. So
I've had to kick you out the damn off the stream.
I agree.
We
just like Steven said, but the great
just slide the camera towards you. Just move the camera towards you. We can cut Tracy out that way.
Yeah, just
slide. Yeah, slide it more towards you. So, do you think LeBron James would have made it back in the 94, 95, 96 era?
I had this conversation with someone the other day, and I'm going to tell you what. If you gave him that crew of team members that they had then to now, he would have. Let me tell you something. A person can't play on it. They're not a team alone. If you gave him what Jordan had, Jordan had. Shaq.
No,
not Jordan. Kobe had Shaq. Kobe had who else?
Gasol.
He had who else?
Gasol, Lamar Odom.
He had a bunch of team members that were amazing.
Time out.
Not to say that Kuzman is nothing and AD is nothing. I'm just saying, if you had that type of lineup, of course you could.
Time out. Wait a minute, Tracy, it sounds like you trying to tell me that Jordan had nobody.
Well, Jordan was an island on his own, though.
Also, he had nobody on his team. Nobody at all.
This is my work wife, okay? But we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this. First and foremost, I don't believe that LeBron would be as seen as what he is now in that era. Okay. And the reason why is because even if you go back into later 80s, you had back then going into the 90s, you had 12-man roster, 15-man roster, where literally almost everybody on that roster had every skill to play the game. You have a lot of specialists now, where what separates LeBron from a lot of these guys today is because his overall skill set is so much higher than everybody else's because they've dumbed the game down.
Yeah, I agree.
When you look at it from the perspective of in the 90s, it's really hard to compare him into that era because he probably would have been a legitimate player, but would he have been the super all-star that he is now? Probably not.
Well, he would have rose to that occasion, I think. If he would have been in that era, he would have rose to the occasion of what was happening in that era. He would play at the same strategy of what the era played like. I believe at that time.
I mean, he done left us again.
He done got out. He like to deal every time.
Where he go? He left.
He just a deal
again.
Oh my God!
Every time she make a statement, he cut off.
You know what? Every time. What is this? You know what?
Oh, he came back.
You know what, Stevie?
He came back like Jordan winning the 45. He's back in the game.
Somebody was calling me.
Yeah.
Somebody was calling me.
Steve, this is why we always have problems. People call you in the middle of the show, man. Tell them to watch the show, not call you. Watch the show.
Bro,
hey, Stevie.
I sent a mass text out.
Stevie, tell her you busy.
Ma'am.
Tell her you busy.
It wasn't her. I think it may have been an order. It might have been an order that I declined.
It was LeBron.
They'll call back if they really want it. If it's LeBron, I'm definitely gonna hit decline.
Whose dog was that barking in the background?
That was mine. My food arrived.
Okay, he said LeBron. That's what the dog said.
That's what the dog said. Look. It depends on who we putting him up against. Oh, excuse me. Cause look, I don't care what you say. It's 2-4 all day. I don't care what you say.
I'm right there with you.
What he said?
It's Kobe. I mean,
it's Kobe all day long. I don't care what you say.
Rest in peace. Rest in heaven. Kobe is great.
I would let me say this, okay?
Don't say nothing out of line.
Kobe is the best of his generation. Mm-hmm. I fully believe that.
And LeBron is the greatest of his generation. Hello.
But to me, you can't look at basketball and look at championships and say, I went to the finals 6 times and I never went to a 7th game.
That has nothing to do with LeBron's acumen. That has nothing to do with his sports ability.
No. At the end of the day, as a team sport, it's all about that ring. And if you're going to play in this game and you're going to compare yourself to the Jordans, to the Kobes, to the Magic Johnsons, to the Larry Birds, at the end of the day, it comes down to what you did in that NBA Finals and how much of that jewelry you wear.
Can we take a holistic approach real quick?
Oh, what you got, Trace?
Let's take a holistic approach to this thing. Okay, so if you look at LeBron's whole persona with the community and what he does with his family and helping the community and helping the public and his concern for how he was brought up and how he was raised and the things he does for society, nobody can touch LeBron on how he cares for the community. He ain't the only one.
I agree with that.
He is a major, because he doesn't have to do the things that he does. A lot of people have done what they've done for tax write-off, but LeBron truly has a love for making sure. I mean, some people do things, but to have a home for women. See, I come from that single parent life. I know what it means for somebody to support you to say, hey, I'm going to help you and your child progress because I know I came from that life and I understand how hard it can be for a woman in that predicament. And for LeBron to push his life forward to make that happen for families and children and women and kids, I mean, he's trying to build an opportunity, just like we say with CEO, crushing every opportunity. He's building an environment and opportunities for the betterment of the community. And that's on period. And the gavel has been.
And I don't disagree with nothing you just said there.
But
somebody from the standpoint of basketball alone, Okay. Six championship runs. Never lost. And never went to the 7th game. I'm sorry. That speaks for itself.
But do you play basketball? Do you play basketball? Or do you what I'm trying to say? Do you play basketball? Is basketball your life or is what you do?
Oh, it's what they do. But again, just like we have a passion for the league, and we're trying to do everything that we can to make our stamp and our impact and our footprint
that's my point
in that area. If you're looking at it from just that perspective, when it comes to basketball, again, that becomes who you are. That becomes your life. Because LeBron, he's won. I'm not taking it away from him on that. And he's definitely a champion outside the game.
Can I say something?
You got his hand
Put your hand down, Jay. Put your hand down.
I got my hand.
I wore my purple and gold Ultimate CEO shirt for a reason.
Just for you, Stevie. I
know she told me that.
Well, actually, I told her before you jumped on. I meant to break out my Laker jersey, but I forgot.
I'm glad you did.
Look at
See, that's why you my guy. Look, I got a question, Steve. You asked that question about LeBron playing in that era, correct?
Yeah.
Here's my question: Who would have made it more in that era, Kobe or LeBron?
LeBron, hands down.
You know what?
He left. He left.
LeBron would have made it.
He back.
Kobe had
I'm so sick of
a
these.
lot of business.
I think
Kobe aspired to a lot of business acumen, before people were doing business. So he had a lot on his mind. He was just right there.
So if Kobe could have made it in that era, and you don't think LeBron could have, so that makes Kobe better than LeBron, correct?
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
Just saying.
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying. Look. Let me put Big O out there. Let me put Big O out there.
Partners. But I'm gonna tell you something.
You know why I say Kobe?
Hey Jay, I'm gonna send you an Ultimate CEO shirt, okay?
Okay. I'll take it, and I'll send you a greenhouse shirt right back.
Okay, and listen, I'm gonna have to put you on Ultimate CEO because my partner here, he going down with on the boat with no paddle right now on this LeBron thing here.
I don't know. I mean, look. I'm all for it, man. I told you, man. I'm finna ride with Kobe all day, every day. You can't. I don't give a damn what you finna tell me.
All I'm saying is this.
And I wasn't a Kobe fan.
I'm a Laker fan. So
I wasn't a Kobe fan.
I'm gonna ride with the Lakers no matter what. But like you just said, you wasn't really a Kobe fan.
Back to the cigars. So I'm gonna make a.
Back to the cigars.
Hey, you saw what she did there, right? You saw what she did. Okay.
Usually when somebody do that means I win. That means I win. Let me find the mic so I can drop it real quick.
Drop the mic.
Let me drop the mic. I just dropped it.
Very good. Very good.
I couldn't drop it. I paid too much for it.
Yeah, please don't do that. That's for real money to get the float in.
So,
yeah, look.
Kind of changing subjects a little bit.
Okay.
So in regards to wine, I just had a thought. We love how wine pairs with cigars, and a lot of people don't understand how good wine can pair with a cigar. And so that's what Ultimate CEO wants to bring out to educate and show people, because a lot of people, they do the bourbons and they do shouts out to Divergents Bourbon, very good product. But people do whiskey, people do all those types of things. But, a good red wine, even sometimes a white, like a Pinot Grigio or something like that, will go good with a proper cigar. You pair it with a good cigar that has a certain type of flavor, a leaf, a strength. It can go very well with a good wine. So, have you all ever tried that?
I haven't. I'm kind of brand new to the cigar game. I like I said, I did the more. Let me go to the local shop and buy a cigar. But with what Robert has sent me, real high quality cigars. I'm learning. Yo, hey man, look, I damn going to the shop and buying some.
It's right.
I need some high quality, cause man.
I mean, I
Ooh.
have tried cigars with wine. Some, some paired well, some really didn't do anything for me. Because when I'm smoking and I'm drinking bourbon, I like to get that mellow point, that hotness.
Yeah.
Where I'm just coasting.
Yeah.
And when I did the wine with it, I was like, okay, really wasn't just.
But
it's all in the pairing.
Yeah, it's all in the pairing. They have some Stevie. They have some very good. A lot of people don't know they have bourbon barrel wines actually that are out that are aged in bourbon barrels.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I was gonna do mine.
Yeah. And so you can get some of those Cabernets and Merlot kind of blends that are even a Malbec that's bourbon barrel aged in a bourbon barrel, and I'm telling you, the taste is so similar to a bourbon, but it has that grape varietal.
Right.
With the red grape, it's smooth and good. You should really give it a try.
I think mine gonna be the truth.
So basically, what I'm getting is finding the right pairing with your wine and cigar is almost like finding the right pairing for whatever meal you're having and the right wine to go with it. Correct?
Right.
True. Very true. Very true.
Right.
Okay.
I had to comment on my friend. Listen, there's a long-standing joke my bestie and I have, and she just chimed in and she said, "How long does it take, and how many glasses of wine?" She always laughs at me because she smoked the little cigarette, and she say, "How long does it take to smoke that cigar with your wine? How long does it take?" That's our joke. I can smoke a cigar for 2 hours, and she does smoke it's like a long
I meant to ask you earlier, Traci, when you brought your nice attorney friend in.
Yeah.
How many people around there don't know Traci?
Don't get Tammy started. Don't get
that. Let me tell you like this. If you say in the cigar culture within Jacksonville, Florida, if you say you don't know Traci Irven, then you don't smoke cigars. That's real talk.
So if you in Jacksonville and you don't know Traci, then you really ain't from Jacksonville, and you just faking everything you talking about.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Now she's a internet celebrity.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I believe that.
We took a trip
South Familiar, huh?
Live this past weekend.
South Familiar.
And I don't know how many people came up was like, "Oh, I see you on Facebook. I see you on Instagram. I see you on," and I'm like, damn, half the time I didn't even know she was on Instagram that day. And they telling what day she was on, the time when she was the subject.
I know it made me a little nervous. I'm like, oh goodness.
Shit, Traci, look, you going to teach me some things then. I need to get on your level.
Right.
Listen,
I'm telling you, we small change, man.
Man, I know.
I want to be internet famous.
I
want to be internet famous. I want to be Facebook famous.
Right.
I give her a lot of credit. She is the face of our company, and well deservedly so. But she put the work in for that to be the case.
God knows that's the truth.
At the end of the day, people may see.
They don't know.
People may see, the end product of whether it's, the photo opportunities or us going out to meet different, cigar manufacturers and stuff like that.
But you don't know.
But all of the steps that go to that point, they don't see. The grind is hard, and like I say, she grinds hard, man.
And people think it's so easy, and it's something my mother told me a long time ago, and she said, "Traci, sometimes I think you make it look so easy, and it's just kind of like the duck on top of the water, and they don't know how my feet. They see me floating on top of the water, but they don't know how my feet underneath are like pedaling."
Right.
And sometimes it gets a little frustrating, guys. It's like because people think it's so easy, and they want to do this or do that, but it's not that simple. It's like just the connections that you make. You constantly putting out stuff. You constantly reaching out. You get a lot of disappointments. You get a lot of no's, and you continue to get that yes. And it's like you continuously working to make sure, because I know the work it took to start my cleaning business 20 some years ago. So I know that the cigar industry is not an easy thing. You know, you have to be
Right.
educated. You need to know what you know. You need to do your research. You know, I've never been a person that's going to tell you to do something and I haven't tried it or tasted it or did the work, put the work into it.
And that's one reason why I say if you're in Duval County, you're in Jacksonville, Florida, and you don't know the cigar culture, but you don't know her. It's not because she goes to cigar lounge and she smokes a cigar. It's because she can sit and have a conversation. This is what drew me to her when it came to the cigar side of it. Is you can have a conversation with her and truly believe she's been in the actual cigar industry for 10 years because her knowledge is so strong. And these guys up here tell you she'll out talk them and know more about the cigar they smoke than they know. So it's a
Look, I believe that.
yeah, it's a great mesh. Like I said, we bounce off each other very well. But when you got an eagle, man, you gotta let it fly. And I told her, I was like, when you get out here, just know I got you 6.
And that helps.
And
that helps me to continue to motivate me to keep doing what I do. To know I have him as a support system that's pushing me and striving to help me keep continuing on every day. Because I have much respect for not only the love of the leaf, but how they make the leaf. I mean, it's like you got cigar rollers. Like I look at Perdomo and his operation. I mean, you got like hundreds of cigar rollers that like hand rolling leaves and cigars. I mean, I've seen this process, you know, and so it's like I have admiration and so much respect for how they do it, how they grow from seed to leaf, and they just like grow and they get the ground prepared for the cigar making. It's a fascinating thing, and they have passion. And these people have worked like years and years and put so much time in to bring a good product. Like you got to have respect for that, and that's where I am at first.
He made Nick Padermo made a statement last weekend. We were blessed to have some time with him, and he said that on their tour, you go 3,459 steps from ground to actual product. And for the two of us, when we heard that, we looked at each other and was like, you know, we got to see every step, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And it was like it wasn't even something that had to be said between us because we respect the culture.
That's right.
And the heritage of it so long.
And what's happened before.
And
and you look at it like he's one. I know we just Nick Perdomo blowing it up right now, but we had like the opportunity to learn about his draw testing. He's one of the people that does draw testing for every one of his cigars before they go in a box on the floor. They draw test.
Right.
How the draw is going to be good or a good quality of draw for somebody that draws on a cigar at a cold draw before it's lit or after it's lit. So that's just, I mean, I just got so much respect and admiration for that. Like,
and he turns around and then shows that same respect to other manufacturers that he's competing against.
Yes, and then
you know, and the AJ Fuentes, and you have those different manufacturers that we all have so much respect for, but to see that they know that they're fighting for room in each humidor, but also know that, you know what, that guy's got a goddamn good cigar too.
Yeah.
So I might as well give him respect for what he's doing, and he turns around and does that for me.
And if you look at their level, if they collaborate in that way, like who are we to try to be so selfish in what we're doing?
Right.
At that multi-million-dollar level that they support one another, it's like get a reality check. I mean, we all do the same type of thing and follow that type of path.
I mean, it's like, you know, we all gunning for that top spot, but at the same time, you also got to respect what everybody else brings to the table.
Right.
Because you know, yeah, we all want to be number one, but you can't be like, well, you know what, damn him. He, you know, no, if they make a damn good product, you got to respect that.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I say, we have our signature series, and then we have our barber pole that we've come out with, and we try to make sure that everything that we do within even the naming of our cigars, it falls within our branding. Like we refer to the Maduro series as our signature series because it at the end of the day, everybody looking to get that check. So
Yeah.
you want to be able
I'll
to
be
sign
back.
it
Robert
right.
calling me. Robert told me.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be back.
So we try to make sure that we pay homage in that way. And then with
Right.
our bar poll, I named that one the chairman because you want to be able to have that seat at the table with whoever's there that you're competing against, I guess you could say, that would allow you to show enough respect to say, I know how mine is, but I want to try yours to see if it holds up.
Right.
To the standards of what we want to see out there from a smaller boutique cigar maker right now.
Right.
And
I mean, and it's go ahead. It's almost like in any aspect of anything you do, man, you got to know your history. You got to pay homage to those who came before you, and you got to respect them. You can't just come in and you start shooting disrespect everywhere because ultimately that can cripple you. It don't matter how good your product is. If you come out with just straight disrespect to everybody, you know, they can team up and make sure, you know what, he makes some good shit, but he has no respect for what's going on.
Exactly.
So let's make sure he don't ever see the day of light with what's going on.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
And I know Stevie, you know, he still drinks Jack. He loves Jack, even though he wants to take that spot. He still, you know, all right, well, let me drink some Jack to make sure I'm in the right direction I need to be in. As for me in the beard oil, I mean, there's other smaller beard oil. I try to support smaller beard oil companies, but the bigger ones, every once in a while, you know, all right, well, let me buy some of this. Let me make sure I'm on the level I need to be on.
Yeah.
So I don't know where Stevie went.
Robert told him he wanted him to call him, so he's calling Robert at the moment.
Okay. So I just really quickly, I got the manager here. I was talking, you know, we were talking earlier about Island Girl and how beautiful they support us and just how supportive the manager here is. So I wanted to pop Cindy Day here in real quick into the broadcast.
Bring her on.
If anybody ever comes to Jacksonville, Florida, and they want to visit an amazing cigar lounge here in Jacksonville, Island Girl, Gate Parkway. So I'm going to pop her in real quick.
Bring her on. Hell, everybody's welcome.
Hey.
This is Cindy Day.
How are you doing, Cindy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Man, look, I'm not in Jacksonville right now, but I mean, I work with what I got.
I hear that.
So tell us a little bit what you got going on.
Spur of the moment here. Wow. I mean, we're one of the largest humidors in Jacksonville. So we just kind of try to pay as much attention as possible to what our customers are looking for, what they're wanting, what the market's doing and whatnot, making sure we're giving the best experience to our customers.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to make sure Tracy brings me on down there whenever I come on down to Jacksonville.
Absolutely. You don't need Tracy to bring you down. You just give me a call.
Now, apparently I need Tracy for everything in Jacksonville. So, I mean, Tracy's got me lined up with attorneys and everything. So Tracy's who I need to get in touch with as soon as I get to Jacksonville.
Great. We'll look forward to it.
Hey, look, we're going to do a collab live podcast, Divergents and Smoking Score all at once. Just bam.
Fantastic. Bring it on.
We're going to take over. As long as you're all right with that, I'm all right with that.
I'm all right with that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the love I need. That is the love I need.
Great to meet you.
You too. Hopefully it'll be in person soon.
Definitely. Look forward to it for sure.
Thanks, you're welcome.
We didn't put on the spot, but we wanted to give us some love.
Hey, that's what's up right there, man. See, that's the type of shit I love.
Yeah, that's love. You know, you gotta give it. Hey, I tell Cindy all the time, she said, since the last time I had on live, she said, I've never done this. I said, you know, she had so many likes when I brought her in the humidor and I said, dude, you need to start doing lives in your humidor.
Yes.
Have coming in and think that it'll bring people here and they don't know about cigars. And it's so funny because people see her here and they have no idea, like, her knowledge about cigars. Yeah. Like, I really didn't and she's taught me a lot. And so I'm like, you need to really capitalize on that.
Let's be honest about it, Tracy. They see she's a woman, so they automatically just think, well, she don't know. And man, I'm telling you, and even in the beard game, man, you look, women will have more knowledge about what's going on than you do, and you need to listen.
Yes. And
they can help you
her for that. They respect her now, and they saw that live, and she was like, I can't believe how many people like that. I was like, Cindy, you got to start doing that more often.
Well, see, that's the great thing about when we started doing all of our podcasts that we do live. You know, we always did everything pre-recorded and whatever. And once we started doing this, the interaction we're getting, look, and I agree with Robert 100%. He says most women outsmoke men, outsmoke, outdrink, out everything. Look, if you come in just because they're a woman, think you finna outdo it, boy, you done fooled yourself off top.
Yeah, exactly.
You better respect it.
That's right. That's exactly right. You got to take ego out the way and just do what works.
A lot of people can't though. And like I said, especially with having the mentality of, hey, if I'm gonna eat, everybody's gonna eat. A lot of people don't have that, and that's what's holding a lot of people back, because they're trying to be the only one to eat, or they're trying to be the first one to eat.
Because I don't know it all. I'm willing to learn. I'm a forever learner. I love being a learner. I just, especially if I'm attracted to people that have more knowledge than I do about something I want to know, and they continue to just pull. I gravitate to that. It's kind of like, I think that's what I have for Nick Perdon. He's so willing to teach about what he knows and experiences, and I'm just like a sponge, and I'm just taking it all in, you know.
Well, I guess that kind of goes against your ego. You got to be able to say, hey, this person knows more, and be able to like, all right, let me try to get some of their knowledge.
That's a lie. Look, Robert talking about, Robert, stop telling that lie.
You know what? Robert ain't told me no lie yet, so I 100% believe Robert when he tells me that you outsmoke him every time.
Jay, let me give you the real honest truth. When Robert comes to Jacksonville, I go purchase 2 extra lungs from the lung store. I go buy some lungs because I already know he gonna have you smoking. He got a new. Did you see the Mr. Charlie cigar he has?
I might actually have one.
Oh, put it on here. It's like this big. It's like.
Look, hold on. Look, give me 1 second. Let me go. I might have it. Hold on.
I was gonna choke the dog on there forever. I couldn't even smoke the whole. And you know who smoked his the whole way? Tracy's husband. What's his name? Eric.
Eric, yeah. He smoked the whole thing.
He smoked the whole thing. I was like, I had to put it down. I couldn't. I was like, I was getting a little. My head was like spinning a little bit.
I see Stevie has not brought his ass back yet. We don't run him off. Let me see what I got here. You say to Mr. Charlie?
Ron got his tongue. Cat got the tongue.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna disagree and say he hasn't, but he might. These are facts.
Yeah. LeBron was calling.
Robert said he didn't send that. Oh, wait a minute. I put up Curtis.
What's going on? Curtis, what's going
up,
on?
Curtis?
You say it's the Mr. Charlie?
Who is Curtis?
Oh no, that's not the Mr. Charlie I have.
That's not Mr. Charlie? Oh no, that's not the Mr. Charlie. That looks like what is that?
Is that the In Suspense?
Yeah, that look like In Suspense. What is that?
Mr. Majir.
Oh, Mr. Magic. You got Mr. Magic.
Mr. Magic.
Yeah, Mr. Magic. Yeah.
Oh, is that a C? That's right. I'm sorry. Look, I've been on a lot. Now that I look up my lineup, it's been a lot of carbonated water I got over here.
That's named after one of his friends. I think was in their group with them.
Yeah, that's
ooh, it smells good too.
Oh yeah, that's a good stick too.
Yeah, I haven't had that one yet.
I did.
Robert just confirmed I do not have that one.
You don't have that. Okay, he said you don't have that. Mr. Charlie is something else. Let me tell you what. That's all you need for the whole night.
Look, Robert took care of me while I was sick and down with the corona.
Yeah. Look at there.
Robert made sure I was well taken care of while I was out.
Yeah, that Mr. Charlie is named after Patsy's father, I believe, right?
I believe so.
I think that's named after Robert's father-in-law.
Now I do know I got something that you don't have. I do know that for a fact.
What you got, Jay?
And that's that liberation right there.
Yeah, we didn't get that yet. We haven't had.
Ooh. Look, I'm telling you.
We need you to tighten us up, Robert.
Tighten up, Robert. Tighten up. You're shaking like a stripper. Tighten
up. Unfortunately, this is the last one I have. I do have that reserved for my brother. I told him I would hook him up and let him try that liberation. That's the one we were on last night. And oh Lord Jesus. Ooh.
Now, where did Stevie go? Because he's sitting here getting me lit off this pomegranate. I'm starting to like it, and he done dipped.
Now, see, now I'm wondering because he told me that Robert said he needed to call him, and now I'm seeing Robert giving me all kind of comments. Robert did say that he's got y'all covered.
Yeah, he got
so
us.
Robert's commenting, and I'm gonna see Stevie. So I'm hoping Stevie didn't pass out on me.
He might have been drinking his own stuff and fell out.
Right.
I mean, I do have photos. I don't want to. I could upload them. Oh, Robert said it might have been some other Robert.
Robert said I didn't ask him to call me. Listen, that's another Robert there.
Look, the LeBron talk might have run him off. I mean, these are facts.
Hey, say if you're scared, say you're scared. I mean, hey, if LeBron gets you like that, then just don't be like that. Don't just dip out on the live.
I think he realized. Yeah, Robert, I did send you the photo. That's a great photo. Tracy, I might have to send you that photo. Okay. I honestly believe that maybe that Amari Stoudemire comment might have hit him the wrong way, and he finally realized it was a bad one.
It might have hit him wrong. I don't know what happened.
I mean, because any smart man in the world knows that if I got a choice between LeBron James and Amari Stoudemire, I'm not finna choose Amari Stoudemire. I'm just saying.
Do we have to call 911 to Stevie's house?
I mean, it is a possibility.
The lady of the show has to go to the bathroom. She'll be right back.
Look, me and you can run it for a minute.
We can ride. We can ride.
Now, look, I was told that Tracy is just a big ball of energy, and I have not been disappointed at all.
Yeah, she run 100 miles an hour all day long, man.
Man, look, just by talking to y'all, I love everything that y'all got going on, man, and it just talking to y'all makes me want to do better than what I got going.
Well, I mean that's our whole goal is anybody that we feel that has that like-minded mentality. That they want to win and they want to see other people win, even if they're not winning at that time, because everybody wants to have a shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're about. And we, like I said, as soon as I saw the podcast, the first one that you all did with Robert, I was like, I already know, I can already see the wheel spinning in Robert's head saying, hey, we got to meet these guys. We started a chapter in Mississippi for grown ass, and we got to get these guys out there. And when he came back and said, hey, them some good dudes, we got to help them, it was a no-brainer. It was no brainer.
But see, that's what I love about Robert, because he on that first show, he told me, he's like, man, I'm gonna get y'all in. He told me, he said, man, go ahead and sell your shit within the grown ass society. And I didn't just want to come straight in and just be like, hey, here's my shit, I'm in here. You know what I'm saying? Because it like I said, it's a great thing. It's lovely.
Yeah, because most like you said earlier, most people will not approach you in that way that will allow you to be able to be yourself and put your product out there so that people know what it is. But Grown Ash is all about exposure. And the more and more exposure that he can, like I say, when I joined, we was probably at about maybe 3,000 people. And I would say probably 2,000 people. Within probably the next 2 to 3 weeks, it doubled.
See, that's a great thing, because after about a week of being in it, he messaged me personally. He said, hey, bro, put your shit out there. I see you ain't put your shit out there yet. Put your shit out there. And I was like, well, shit, I guess if you're telling me I need to put it out there, it's about time for me to start putting it out there.
Yeah, if the founder come to you and say it's time, you would just go ahead and get in the game.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, man, when we got in, and I love it, I didn't want to just jump in and be like, hey, I'm new, but here's my shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be like, well, let me get the feel for it, try to interact with people here and there. But this is 100%. He show love.
Yeah.
And
so Jay, us 50 and above women, anything over an hour and a half broadcast, we have to go visit the little girls' room. I'm almost there myself, so I understand. Wait a minute, 50 and above? You lying? Quit lying to me like that. Man, what's up?
You ain't gotta lie to me like that.
We actually did celebrate her 50th birthday
last year.
She'll be 51 in November.
You got it right.
I gotta ask, when in November?
November 2nd.
November 2nd. So it's gonna be another big bash.
Well, not really.
Wow.
I don't normally like to do big stuff for birthdays. I did go to Atlanta last year for my 50th.
Okay.
We have visited. One of my girlfriends has a cigar lounge in Atlanta, and so they hosted us for my birthday. Courtney Owens Smokehouse in Atlanta, Georgia. So anytime you're in Atlanta, go visit Smokehouse.
Gotta say, last time I was in Atlanta, I probably said I ain't gonna be going back.
Really?
Well, I mean, we booked a trip, but it was also a holiday weekend, also. So
that's a little crazy. Yeah, that's a little crazy. But we went in November, so it was chill. And
right.
She has a great cigar lounge there, very small, very intimate. But she has some great members and great humidor. Her husband is a fireman. He's a chief, I believe, on the fire department.
Okay.
So it's called Smokehouse. And
well, I don't know if you know, but Robert said he might be making a trip to Jacksonville just for your birthday. So it sounds like it's gonna be a big bash.
What's up, Greenhouse? So that means for November. What's up?
I mean, you know, like I keep saying, all I need is a date and a word. That's all I need.
Very good. I feel you.
We'll get it all prepped up. Y'all know exactly what
Look, I'm telling you, wife loves to travel now.
Oh, she does? That's
she
excellent.
does. She
it's
does.
Janice, right? Janet, what's her name?
Jessica.
Okay, I'm gonna have her all the Moscato she can possibly drink.
You've actually been drinking a little too much of the OG tonight, is what I'm getting at it.
I'm gonna have her all the Moscato she can drink.
Hey, babe, Trace got all the Moscato you need. We got to go down there in November. She said, okay.
Very good.
Look, dealing with me, she's learned to be down for whatever.
That's awesome. How many kids you got, Jay?
I just got 2. That's it.
What are their ages?
13 and 10.
Oh, that's interesting. Boy, girl?
Yeah. All boys. Thank the Lord I ain't had no girls. Oh Lord, I couldn't do it.
Killing a joke off a girl. I can see you killing a joke.
Look, I was already losing it as it is. If I had a girl, well, I'd lose everything.
Let me tell you, I've been there. I have 2 too. I have a son and a daughter. My son is 32, and my daughter will be 28 in October.
I probably would have had about 3 strokes if I had a girl.
Listen, that girl thing. It's a trip.
I'm not made for that.
But you know what? The boy thing ain't a walk in the park either now.
It's not. I agree with that, but I got 2 nieces, and yeah, nah.
You be tripping over just that.
Yeah.
Man, look.
Girls have a mind of their own, man. They you know, them girls are little women that think so far ahead of it. Like, you know, my son never could do anything. Like, he couldn't sneak. He tried. He was made up like that. My daughter, man, let me tell you something. You wouldn't even know what you don't know it was coming. You don't even know it was coming.
Because my oldest and my niece, they're just like, I think about 6 months apart. So my niece is 13. She's actually got a November birthday. She's finna be 14. And Lord Jesus, oh no, I couldn't.
They thought process is so beyond.
I have to check on my brothers like weekly. I'm like, you all right this week? You good? You good? Nah. So surprisingly, I'm surprised he hasn't commented on the show yet tonight. Apparently, he don't feel like he's important enough to check in. I mean, I'm about to talk to him afterwards. I'm like, what the hell, man? How you not gonna show up?
He might be like me, man. He might like to be behind the scenes and just make it work.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's why when he made that logo, he put my face on it.
I love that logo.
I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. I got that ego. I love me some me.
No, hey, you better. You better.
I do a lot. I do a lot. Look, he will. He does not mind staying behind the scenes. That's why I was surprised when he said this video thing. He was like, "Let's do it," and I was like, "You sure?" I mean, this isn't kind of your cup of tea, but if you ready for it, let's go. And he said, "Let's ride."
That's awesome. My girlfriend Sharon just chimed in earlier about tequila, so I gotta see what she's talking about. She over there drinking tequila. I'm gonna have to check on my friend over there. What's she doing?
What type of tequila she on?
I don't know, Sharon. If you still here, what type of tequila? I know she do like tequila every now and then, but I don't know how to drink tequila like that. So
is it Cuervo?
Go get me my
I
charger
gotta see what Sharon drinks.
in the bedroom.
Now, she has drank tequila before around me, and I'm trying to remember what it was that she drank. It was a shot of tequila, and I can't.
See, I can't mess with the Mexican. I can't.
It's another level.
It really is, and I mean, I have before. I think it was a special occasion, but if I gotta mess with tequila, no. Tequila, Tennessee, and Kentucky, I don't. You keep all that mess.
I'm concerned about Stevie. Is he okay? Okay, what he doing?
Look, I hope Stevie comes back and tells me that he's got a bulk order that he just had to take care of.
Or like somebody ordered a case of bourbon or something.
Look, like I said, no, Stevie, I love him. We always have technical difficulties when we got Stevie on the show.
What is realazul.com, Kale? You know what that is?
Big O said that they need to be on that.
Oh, okay. Real Azul. Okay. I got you.
Like I said, if it's tequila, I definitely don't know nothing about it. Because like I said on every show we've had, and I guess I might as well just keep it going. I don't mess with the brown, man. I'm a clear drinker, but the only brown I will drink is Divergents.
Is the bourbon, okay.
And that's not just because that's my guy.
Now 18 and I share our love for Johnny Walker Black.
Yeah.
Ooh, Johnny Walker. Ooh.
Black.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And Woodford Reserve.
Can't beat it, man. It's like a good walk in the park, man. You can't beat it.
I told you we was gonna get a kid appearance.
Hey, handsome, how are you?
She said, "How are you doing?" He got a can of Vienna sausages, so I mean,
handsome, hi.
That's the one with the middle name Bryant.
Oh, with the middle name Bryant. Okay.
I mean, I told you it's 2-4 all day.
Hey.
Look at him. He's a cutie. Hey.
Look, he makes sure to make an appearance on all shows.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Big O said that's the only black owned and operated company in the world.
Oh, Azul Tequila. Oh.
Yeah, once I didn't recognize the website, but I knew once he said that what that was, I knew what he was talking about.
And now you haven't tried the Uncle Nearest yet, have you? That means if you haven't tried the Uncle Nearest.
I have not.
The Jack Daniels brand that he was his master distiller as a slave and created all of Jack Daniels brew back then.
He's the greatest distiller the world never knew about.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Now, how hard is it to come across that?
Oh,
it's become a pretty good brand. You can find almost anywhere now.
There was a black journalist, a lady that actually took it on herself to bring the family story to life. Yeah. And so now we have a place called Total Wine here. I don't know if you have that there, but Total Wine.
Not even sure.
It's so smooth. Oh my goodness, it's so smooth. And so they named it after his name, Uncle Nearest. They gave him his props for being in the Jack Daniels line.
Look, y'all finna have me trying other browns besides the Divergents now. Y'all, I can't be doing that.
Well, Stevie dipped off, so we had to do. I don't know what's happening.
I see.
It's just like, when it comes to cigars, man. Like I say, you wanna make sure that you have a diverse palate. You know what I mean? So
right.
Now, one thing I will say about Uncle Nearest, if you drinking it neat, sip it slow. Because it will put you on your ass real quick.
It'll fool you.
Is it that smooth?
It's so smooth, you'll think, oh, this is okay. It's nothing. Yeah. And man, let me tell you.
Well, see, I've learned something. If I drink something and it's just that smooth, I know then I'm going to take it easy on this.
It's a problem. It's a problem. But
now, Curtis.
But that OG bourbon to me has a similar flavor to that.
Okay.
And I told Stevie, I said, you got something here. That's smooth. That's smooth stuff.
And see, look,
Curtis just said that Total Wine is just based out of Florida.
Okay.
But even like I said, I mean, do y'all have like ABC liquors and stuff like that there?
We might. I think it's in certain cities in Mississippi.
Okay.
But I have heard of ABC.
Chain as well, but I mean, almost anywhere now. If you, I mean, hell, you can even just go on to their website, on Jack Daniel's website, and probably order directly from
find
them.
the Uncle Nearest.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. We talking about Mississippi. We probably don't have it.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm just gonna be honest about it. I mean, I don't want to put it out there like that, but let's.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think they're based out of Tennessee.
I mean, let's be honest. There's some things Mississippi just is not gonna carry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I will admit that. Mississippi might not admit that. I will.
No, I feel you. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
And we all know why. I mean, I don't think I gotta say why.
No,
I mean,
you don't have to say it. We
got you. It's understood.
We got you.
I mean, with everything going on, I don't think I gotta say it. But I mean,
there's some stuff going on here in Jacksonville. You don't have to say. We here.
Right. Yeah. I mean, what all going on is pretty ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure y'all, just like myself, have run across some people probably on your Facebook page that you have realized that you probably didn't know some things about them that you would have thought.
Right, exactly.
I mean, and that's unfortunate, but I think I unfriended a couple people today because I was like, man, that's a little out there.
Yeah. I feel you. I'm there with you.
Like I said, I mean, you can be on whatever side you got to be on. I understand that, but it's the way you word things that lets me know exactly where your mindset is.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's all it takes, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. Everything's coming to light, and that's great.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, some people still don't want to see it.
Yeah. I mean, the hope is that with it coming to light, that there will be some form, some version of change that comes out of it, you know,
right.
More for the next generation than it is ours. But like I said, I think they're, not to get political, but from the standpoint of what you're seeing with a lot of the generation now, they are seeing that it's their friends that are leaving this earth too soon.
Right.
And I think that they're understanding, like, you know, hey, I go to school with that dude, or me and that dude play football together, or, you know, that's my classmate in science. You know, people our age shouldn't be dying, you know. So, you know, I think they're seeing that, and it's the anger that's coming out of it. Hopefully, you know, it stays as peaceful as possible.
Yeah.
But with any type of revolt, there's going to be some action.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know, and it's always not going to be a good action. So you just all we can continue to do. I mean, it may sound cliché, but it's the truest thing ever walking. All we can do is continue to pray and hope that this generation, the 19-year-olds, the 20-year-olds, the 18, the 16s that are out there protesting, can do it in a way that it will spark when they're able at the age to vote to make it a real difference. Because you got to follow these actions with words.
And we have to channel what's going on in the right direction. Take what's going on and utilize it to bring on more progress and more positivity. Not use it in a bad way, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Things that are coming to light, use it to our advantage to make things better.
And unfortunately, I mean, a lot of things coming to light. I think which you know, it's shocking a lot of people, but again, where I'm from, I mean, a lot of this shit's been going on for years. It's just a lot of these people never just realize it, and I'm like, what are you shocked about? I mean, this shit's been going on.
Well, with social media, is now people can take video of it and do. It's a conversation I had with somebody the other day, and they were like, well, this hasn't been happening. It's been happening.
It's been
happening, but people just haven't seen it. And now with social media and stuff, you know, people can bring it to light. So,
it's a big difference. It's a big difference from the standpoint of we know that it's been happening. And we some of us have even experienced that side of it and dealt with it. But now,
unfortunately.
It's all color corrected in high definition now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now people are able to see that, well, damn, maybe they weren't lying. Maybe this stuff actually,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
because we can see it now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's going to be a landmine worth of a subject, but it's blowing up now.
Yeah.
And it ain't nothing they can do about it.
Right.
But try to figure out some vehicle to change it. You know.
And hopefully they do.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an easy road. It's not going to be a quick fix. I mean, even though you would think it could be. I mean, it's real simple. You know, do shit the right way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just unfortunately people don't want to do things the simple way.
Yeah. Because the simple way means that you got to do some admitting that what happened was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the push right now. That's the pushback, I should say, right now. Is they got to, those that are promoting that hate have to figure out that either I'm going to just be who I am and continue to have that happen, or I'm going to do something about it so that my kids don't have to go through it.
Right.
So Kevin just posted that you can find Uncle Nearest at RNDC in Madison, Mississippi. Okay.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I appreciate. My man told me exactly where I can find it. Unfortunately, I think Madison's about an hour and a half away from me. Maybe more.
Another thing, when we were talking, she was talking about Smokehouse early in Atlanta. There's another really good friend, really good sister to leave. Her name is, she's part of Grown Ash as well. Ty Crin. She also has her own cigar club as well called the Rolling Leaf. If y'all not a part of that, join that too.
Yeah, Rolling Leaf.
I have to check that out. Look, yeah. Robert said he just checked on Stevie. Stevie had a customer.
Oh,
so
much respect. I'll be gone too. I'll be done dip too.
Yeah, right.
But,
unfortunately, I need to get Stevie set up because with me, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's harder with him selling bourbon. I don't have to deal with the phone calls. I just got a quick text message telling me I got an order. I need to go ahead and ship out.
I feel you. But going back to Ty Crenshaw in Atlanta, she's working at a place called Robustos in Atlanta. She's a sister in Grown Ash, as well as she has her own group called Rolling Leaf. But she works at Robustos in Atlanta in ATL.
Big shout out across the board. Well, look, like I told y'all to start, and I really meant it. I even told y'all before we got started. I really appreciate y'all being on.
No,
really do.
Thank you for the opportunity,
man. We are honored and we appreciate. We love what you all are doing. We love just the synergy that you and Stevie have for one another, and it falls in line with me and AT and our mission with Ultimate CEO and how we do things. So we feel the energy and we know the vibe is good. So we on board.
Look, I didn't get to get everything set up before the show, but how can everybody find y'all on social media?
Okay. All right. So we are on Facebook under Ultimate CEO on Facebook. We also, you can reach us on our email at theultimateCEOlife@gmail.com. We also are on Instagram at theultimateCEO_life. And then, of course, we have our Smoke and Score podcast right now, which is on Facebook. Smoke and Score Live with Leon and Tracy on Facebook. So you can reach us as well. And of course, if you need to get our personal information, I'm Traci Irven, Traci Irven, IRVEN on Facebook. And this is Antonius Fields on Facebook.
Look, y'all go check them out for real, man. Those are good folks. Till next time. Next week, we might have to start moving the shows to Fridays. I got soccer games that then started popping up on Thursdays, so we might have to move to Fridays. Friday might be the new thing. I don't know. My man Stevie ain't here, but hey, you know where to find him. Divergents_bourbon on Instagram. Go check them out all day, every day. And look, let me shout them out real quick. Look, you know about the Greenhouse Beer Company. Go check them out. greenhousebeercompany.com.
My son need that product.
Hey, we're going to get you hooked up. And also go check out the oil shop, oil.shop, for all your scalp and beard needs. If we can't help you out, I promise you, they can help you out all day, every day. Till next time, I am your man, your mom's favorite, the talk of Mississippi, Johnny F. Beard. And he ain't here, but they are the ultimate CEO. And like always, till next time, smile, bitches.
GreenhouseBeardCompany.com.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.